And it's amazing to see, as a tag team, many consider Graves the better worker of the two, but the charisma and personality of Hammerstone made him the big fan favorite of the two. They may have liked Graves, but the fans loved Hammerstone. And after he turned his back, and look at this, nothing like making a guy like Graves mad, one of the strongest men pound for pound here in FSW. And Hammerstone, you know, unless Graves just goes crazy because he just can't wait to get his hands on Hammerstone, you know, we're looking at a possible new champion tonight.
Well, we saw the matchup start with Graves being ultra aggressive, but now we see Hammerstone trying to make sure Graves doesn't get any kind of upper hand, attacking that surgically repaired arm that Graves has had wrapped up ever since then. But look at Graves, great agility. Hammerstone, though, didn't see it coming as he gets rolled up by the challenger.
You know, and the thing is, as we talked about, as Graves being, you know, the jiu-jitsu background, you know, a champion in that field, as time has progressed, Hammerstone has become better and better and is one of the best wrestlers there is. He's outstanding also. You know, he's a different type of wrestler than Graves is, but there's no doubt Hammerstone can hold his own. Hammerstone's more calculated in the ring.
Graves, as we see right here, the way he used that fireman's carry and brought the champion right down as he's trying to obtain some kind of hold as he locks in a crossface's sword and he's trying to wrap up the other arm, but Hammerstone not allowing the challenger to hook whatever submission hold he's going for. Look at the strength of Graves, who still will not let Hammerstone reach the ropes or get to it, and barely get to his feet as Hammerstone pushes him back into the corner.
You know, Graves is a man who's traveled throughout the world wrestling in competitive wrestling tournaments. Another one with tremendous ability, and this is his first opportunity at becoming FSW heavyweight champion.
You know, the first time he ever thought he was going to challenge for this title, he didn't think it'd be his former best friend standing across the ring from him.
And the shoulder block, and Hammerstone doesn't go down.
That's the type of thing that messes with your mind when you have to fight someone who was close to you as a brother.
And the bicycle kick misses. The two alpha males out to prove who is the better man.
Hammerstone escaping, but he finds himself in a dangerous position, especially against a man filled with rage like Graves is. Oh, he just necked him. Necked him hard on the top rope.
Right there, Graves was looking for some adulation from the fans.
Look at the strength of Graves. That is a big man he just threw in the air.
Oh, look at that. Graves misses his Hammerstone, but look at that. Graves reaches around and counters the move. But once again, Hammerstone
right on that drop kick, catching Graves.
And Hammerstone took a spill, but he was still able to land a boot to the side of the head of Graves.
And you know what, though? He might have grazed him. But when you hit somebody directly in the side of the head, near the ear, you're going to knock off your equilibrium.
And right now, a 2 count by the referee as Hammerstone, I'm pretty sure he'd love to add a little insult to injury on his former best friend and prove once and for all that he is the better man.
Yeah, to Hammerstone, this is about proving he made the right decision, abandoning Graves and holding that title, putting that title above their friendship.
And look at that, Hammerstone driving the knee into the chin. Oh, and look at that, the boots. And he is just vicious as he is stomping away on the challenger.
And this is what Hammerstone had to do. He had to slow down the pace of this matchup. If he kept going Graves' speed, it might be over by now.
And right now, the chin lock from Hammerstone, but using the weight as he is sitting on Graves' back.
Yeah, he's trying to humble the challenger, making him carry his body weight as he wrenches on the neck underneath the chin.
Oh, and look at that. Graves was trying to take out Hammerstone. He was trying to lift up, but Hammerstone was able to drive back down And now he drives the elbow once again into the small of the back.
Said that you do all your lifting with your legs and such, but it still takes a toll on your back to deliver those suplexes. In the back, he takes out the suplexes as an offensive weapon for Graves.
Look at this.
Going after the going for an abdominal stretch.
And then driving the elbow right into the midsection.
Yeah, right in between the ribs and that cartilages. And Hammerstone taking his elbow right into the rib cage now.
Almost a slap fest going on, but look at this. Look at Graves reverse that.
Yeah, Graves using those elbows to the quadriceps to break the hold as he's now trying to apply a cross arm breaker. But look at the way Hammerstone's leveraging up, using his power as he brings it down to a single leg grab. Once again, in a move affecting the lower back of Graves.
And as we said, 6 months, 8 months ago, I'm not sure a guy like Hammerstone would have been able to put that move on Graves, but look at this, Graves once again. Him and Ryan Taylor, the master of the escapes.
Oh!
As we say, it's all fun and games till you get punched in the face.
And it was Graves' own fist that broke that hold, that broke that submission he had on Hammerstone as he goes for that cross arm breaker once again, but the champion keeping a firm grasp of his hands, not allowing the challenger to lock it on fully.
And look at this, they are right by the ropes. Either man could probably break a hold by reaching over, and right now, Hammerstone just stomps away on Graves, allowing him a little freedom.
Yeah, but Hammerstone not able to immediately follow up, and that time it took.
Oh,
offensive maneuvers cost him.
What height on that backdrop.
Graves trying to rally his fan base as he just runs in with a brutal European uppercut. Oh, and a bulldog right into the turnbuckle by Graves.
And it's odd being in a championship match like it is. Neither of these guys have really gone for any pinfalls in this match.
No pinfalls, but Graves has gone for several submissions as he gets to the top turnbuckle. But just that little push that Graves gave, that Hammerstone gave the referee, caused Graves to crotch himself on the top. And I don't even think the official realizes the cause and effects of what happened there.
And look at that, Graves shoves Hammerstone off. Oh!
Great height, great extension.
And he's able to reach
with that kick.
And this could be the beginning of the end of Graves. As look at this, Hammerstone on the second rope. He's got Graves perched.
Looked like Hammerstone was going to try to lift him up and over for a super.
Oh!
Wow! He turned from inside out, coming off the top, and now Ken Graves, the challenger, capitalized on the champion. Is this Graves' moment tonight? 4 months ago, in the same building, this friendship broke up over that title.
Oh, and look at that. Hammerstone connects. And once again, he has got Graves perched on the top rope.
He's going to try to take him out, but Graves not allowing it. Second time, this is backfired on Hammerstone. Oh, but second time he's connected with one of those.
And Hammerstone flips him on the side of the head.
Graves is rocked. The only thing keeping him up with that top rope is the fact that his legs are laced in between the ropes, and Hammerstone now. Hammerstone is confident that Graves will not be able to reverse the situation up top this time. Look at this. To just dragging Graves up there. The limp body of the challenger gets sent over, up and over hard with a superplex. Woo!
And look at this.
A corkscrew brainbuster.
And listen to the crowd. They're getting behind Graves. They feel that now is the time he may be able to put away the FSW heavyweight champion.
We got Graves who's being fueled by a broken friendship. He wants to take away that championship from his former best friend Hammerstone. Here comes Graves, he's rallying. There's nothing Hammerstone can do now.
And Graves is in command of the match, trying to finish off the champion. The cover, 1, 2.
And Hammerstone hanging on by a thread to that title. This entire building thought Graves had him.
And Hammerstone is in big trouble.
Got him in a kata hajime, or at least he's trying to. Hammerstone able to escape. He's racking him. What does Hammerstone have planned here?
The Stonebreaker right to the face of Graves. But luckily for Graves, he landed on the outside and he can't pin him.
Yeah, and Hammerstone's gonna have to follow him out there, but Graves cuts him off. Graves still has a lot of fight left in him.
Not as much height on that dropkick, but he nailed him right in the midsection.
You know what though? Graves doesn't have as much reserves left in the tank, so the dropkick didn't have to be as effective. What is Hammerstone gonna do now to his challenger? Is he gonna try to put him away by using the edge of the ring to his advantage, or is he gonna throw him back in the ring and go for a cover?
Look at this. Hammerstone right on the ring apron. But you can see neither man has a lot left in the tank.
Oh, but Hammerstone doing everything he can to not be. Oh my God! A half Nelson suplex on the ring apron. If Hammerstone gets up from that, he's superhuman.
And both men are down.
For good.
It could be if the ref starts the count. I'm not sure either man can get back in it.
I don't know how both these men have been able to put out the type of offensive fury they have. It's still able to keep going. But it looks like this match is going to continue with the world title on the line.
And Graves is the first man up, and he pitches Hammerstone back in the ring. But look at this.
Rolls right back to the outside. I don't know how he's still able to fight.
And you can see the frustration, and plus we don't want him knocking over my computer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd be about that too, but oh! And once again, Hammerstone goes spine first, right into the edge of the ring.
A Russian leg sweep onto the ring apron.
So Hammerstone somehow reversing it. Overhead belly to belly directly onto the floor. That was a desperation maneuver by the champion.
And you can see these two men, they are digging deep. Former best friends. Hammerstone feels that he is basically outgrown Graves. And
two men making the most of this World Championship match to prove who the best was in the God of Wars. We're going to have casualties. Might not be the wrestlers.
Casualties of war. And look at this. Hammerstone crawls back in the ring. I'm thinking he'd be pretty happy with a count-out victory at this point.
He would, but will the referee allow some leeway here? He wasn't counting earlier, but this time he is.
He's got to make the count. And it looks like
he's being helped up by our fans.
Hey, is that legal?
I mean, I suppose it is. But what does Graves have left in him? There were fans on the railing to get him over, but now Graves has to depend on himself as he tries to beat the count. And he did it.
And look at that, the crowd, they are cheering as Graves will not give up. And look at these two, you could just see the exhaustion.
And you see the wrist guards coming off the heavyweight champion.
Maybe there'll be so much respect that Hammerstone will reach out and shake the hand of Graves.
100% that happens.
You know, these guys, they push themselves for years. And
pushing themselves tonight. What a worthy main event of Survival of the Fittest. And Graves, German suplex.
And he landed right on the top of his head.
Well, look at this, Hammerstone back up. Turning him inside out with a release German suplex. Graves is staggered. Hammerstone is down, and another German. On top of his head again, compressing the vertebrae of the champion.
What a battle going on between these two. Oh, again. You want to talk about Suplex City?
Are these men made of iron or something? How are they both standing? Graves got caught in the shoulder with that kick by Hammerstone.
And you can even just see that chop just had a little bit less on it. As Hammerstone and Graves, they have been battling for over 20 minutes. And Graves looking for the final cut, but no.
Oh, roaring elbow out of Hammerstone. Graves tries to trip him up, but he catches him flying through the air with a forearm. How did he still have the spring in his legs to be able to do that?
And the referee, he is looking at both of these men. And I know the fans are saying, how much more do these guys have left in the tank? They may go all night, Jake.
Got on a torture racket. Oh, he hits his own stone cutter.
And this could be it to cover 1, 2. And it is not enough to put away the champion.
These two men are with each other in the last several minutes between the trading of German suplexes. What we just saw 1 second ago that wasn't able to put down Hammerstone.
The frustration is just mounting. You can see on both men.
And now he's stealing. Graves is caught in Hajime. Submission maneuver.
And obviously, Graves was able to fight out of it. And look at this, as Hammerstone's going.
What? Graves able to reverse the powerbomb. Oh no! A destroyer, but Graves clearly out on his feet. Now he's just out.
The cover 1, 2.
Still, the quest to dethrone Hammerstone for Graves is hanging by a thread, but he's hanging in there, and that's all that matters right now.
You know, there are so many people, a guy like Kevin Cross, Eli Drake, looking for a shot at Hammerstone, but right now,
he caught him. He doesn't have it fully locked in.
As missed him with the bicycle kick. Oh, and look at this, the referee is down. Nailed him with the bicycle kick.
Another half Nelson suplex out of the God of War, Graves.
And there is no referee to make the count. We need another referee. What is going on? There is nobody here. The referee is out. And here comes the ref. 1, 2. And Hammerstone had enough time to kick out because the referee was knocked out.
And Graves can't believe it. He had to have seen his career flashing before his eyes, thinking it would culminate. Walking out here tonight as the FSW Heavyweight Champion, but it wasn't meant to be because of an erratic kick by Hammerstone that ended up saving his championship reign.
You know, the question is, did he see the ref? Was he looking for an out?
Oh,
look at that.
This time to Graves.
1, 2. And once again, can you believe he kicked out?
And another one, this time big.
One.
Just one.
And Graves is fired up. And he is in a zone right now where it looks like there is nothing that is going to hurt him.
Nothing Hammerstone can do. It looks like to put down Graves. And Graves just hacked him alive. And he's looking to finish off Hammerstone.
And the crowd is getting behind the challenger as he is looking.
This time he's got his legs wrapped around him, cutting off the flow of blood to the brain. To the champion, who's tapping as the official is distracted by the knockout official. We should have a new champion for the second time. Graves blaming the referee, and rightfully so, but he doesn't see Hammerstone behind him.
And he hits him with the bicycle kick. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is still FSW Heavyweight Champion, Hammerstone.
Well, I'm sure this won't be the last fight between Hammerstone and Graves.